Our Indonesian story this week is from the island of Bali, which is one of the biggest islands in Indonesia. The story is called Go To Sleep Gecko. If you're not sure what a gecko is, it is a type of lizard, and there are many different types of gecko in Indonesia. It is said that geckos got their name because of the sound they make. It sounds like they're saying the word gecko, gecko, gecko. Here, check this out. Here is your story. I used actual gecko sounds in the telling of the story.
Go to Sleep Gecko, a Balinese folktale retold by Margaret Reed MacDonald with pictures by Geraldo Valerio. One night, Elephant was awakened. He heard a loud noise right under his window. Gecko, what are you doing here? It is the middle of the night. Go home and go to bed. I can't sleep, said Gecko. The fireflies are flitting all around my house. They are blinking their lights on and off, on and off. You've got to make them stop. You're the village boss. Do something about it. I'll talk to the fireflies in the morning, said Elephant. Now go home and go to bed. Gecko dragged himself grumpily home. Next morning, Elephant called the fireflies. Is it true that you have been flashing your lights on and off, all night long? Have you been keeping Gecko awake? Oh, yes, said the fireflies. We have to blink our lights on and off all night. Buffalo leaves his poop all over the road. Without our lights, someone would step in the mess. Why, that is very thoughtful of you, said Elephant. Just keep on doing what you've been doing. You can go home now. So the fireflies went home. That night at midnight, Elephant was awakened again. Elephant leaned out his window. Gecko, go home and go to bed. But I can't sleep. The fireflies are still blinking their lights on and off and on and off. You said you'd make them stop. Gecko, the fireflies need to blink their lights. Buffalo leaves poop in the road. Without their lights, someone might step in it. Then talk to Buffalo. You're the village boss. Do something about it. In the morning, Elephant called Buffalo. Buffalo, is it true that you have been dropping poop all over the road? Why, oh yes. Rain washes holes in the road every afternoon. I just fill them up the best way I know how. If I didn't do that, someone could stumble in the holes and get hurt. That is very thoughtful of you, Buffalo. Just keep on doing what you have been doing. You can go home now. So Buffalo went home. That night at midnight, Elephant was awakened again. Elephant leaned out his window. Gecko, will you please go home and go to bed? I can't sleep. The fireflies are still blinking their lights on and off and on and off. You said you'd do something about it. Gecko, let me explain. Buffalo fills up the holes that rain washes out. The fireflies light the road so no one steps in Buffalo's mess. You'll just have to put up with the fireflies. Talk to Rain. You're the village boss. Do something about it. In the morning, Elephant called Rain. Is it true you wash holes in the road every afternoon? Oh, yes. I rain hard every afternoon to make puddles for the mosquitoes. If the puddles dry up, the mosquitoes would die. If the mosquitoes died, there would be nothing for Gecko to eat. So I rain very hard every day. I see, said Elephant. Rain, you may go home. That night at midnight, Elephant was awakened. He leaned out his window. Gecko, go home and go to bed. I still can't sleep. The fireflies are blinking their lights on and off and on and off. You said you'd do something about it. Gecko, listen carefully. If rain doesn't rain every afternoon, there will be no puddles. If there are no mosquitoes, there will be no mosquitoes. If there are no mosquitoes, you, Gecko, will have nothing to eat. Now, what do you think of that? Gecko thought. If Elephant told rain to stop raining, buffaloes could stop filling the holes, and the fireflies could stop flashing their lights, but Gecko would have nothing to eat. Gecko, said Elephant, this world is all connected. Some things you just have to put up with. Now go home and go to sleep. So Gecko went home. Gecko closed his eyes. Gecko went to sleep. Outside, the fireflies blinked on and off, on and off. Some things you just have to put up with.
Yeah.